Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Real People. This is episode 8, Ford v Ferrari review. I'm the host, Sam Elkins, and I'm joined today by two guests. Very exciting. This is Michael Moore and Jeremy Fink.
Welcome back.
If you remember from It Chapter 2, the very first episode, so we got a veteran. This week we're talking, like I said, about Ford v Ferrari. If you haven't seen the film, this is a spoiler-free review, so feel free to continue. Alright, so right off the bat, initial thoughts. What did you all think?
I loved it. I loved it so much. Just like I pride myself on being such like a car nerd. Mm-hmm. I'm like in the grand scheme of things, and like other car people, I'm such like a casual. But like I just like all the cars and stuff. It spoke to my soul. I told Jeremy and basically everybody else that like the whole time I was in the theater, I like held back happy tears like through the entire thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much to an extent as that. I'm not as familiar with cars, obviously, but. I had a great time with the movie. I really enjoyed it. I didn't realize it was James Mangold who made the film until I was sitting there. And it's a James Mangold film, and I got really excited.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would, so that was great for me.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, James Mangold is the, in my opinion, underrated director. He directed Logan and also co-wrote Logan. But yeah, so Ford v Ferrari, a film, Matt Damon and Christian Bale, two A-listers coming in. It for me at first, just from the trailers, like I wasn't not excited for it. Like I heard the reviews that it was like really good and everything, but like I was like, okay, it looks like a Matt Damon film,
right?
You know,
yeah.
And like Matt Damon hasn't done a ton of great films recently, at least.
That was what I talked to Michael and Meg about when we left theaters. I was like, I forgot that like Matt Damon could act.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I'd seen of him was his cameo in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So like seeing him like his role in the film was really good. He did a good job.
Yeah. But what are some like specific things that you guys really enjoyed about it?
For sure, just like the racing sequences were just like really good. Like they were cut like pretty often. Like there were a bunch of different views, but it never felt like you were like jumping around. You know, like how like in Interstellar, like it seemed like every shot was like a vine kind of thing, and like it was all like jumping around. But like in this, like there's a lot of like shots that kind of carry through, a lot of like on the hood kind of shots, so you get like that motion, and just like I think just the theater made it a whole lot better. Just like being engrossed in that like engine sound. It was almost like you're sitting like on top of the engine, kind of on the car, and you could like feel every vibration. Like it was,
I think for me, one of my favorite parts is always going to be characters and how they interact with each other. I think Matt Damon and Christian Bale's characters and their relationship in the film is really great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed, maintaining their own individual characteristics and how like Christian Bale's character was more of like a combative. And just that beginning scene where we first meet them and are presented with their relationship and the whole wrench throwing and the yelling and the smashing. I'm like, oh, this is going to be, it's a great way. Not only did it establish it, but it made it enjoyable and reaffirmed that it would be enjoyable throughout the film.
Yeah, exactly. And they really stayed true to their characters throughout the film without taking away from their development as characters, too. So it was a really funny film. And I was kind of... So I was one of the only people in the film, in the film. I was in it. I was a one-man show. No. I was one of the only people in the theater going to see it. I went by myself, and then there was like this kind of elderly couple nearby who stayed silent the entire film. And I was like cracking up at moments. I'm like, is this not funny? Am I going crazy? But I was like, no, it's funny. They're just not laughing. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed those character interactions. And then even like the drama, like the conflict with between Ford and Ken, the conflict between Ford and Ferrari is a lot more nuanced than you'd think from a film called literally Ford v Ferrari. These actors like took their characters and they made them like they like fell into the roles and made it their own too. Were there any things that you maybe didn't like or maybe you thought could have been improved about the film?
They always have with a lot of these films. Could always be like the female characters and their roles in it, because they often are placed into a role of like the household wife, and obviously they give her some moments like that car scene, which is amazing. But by the end of the film, she is the woman sitting at home supporting her husband and cheering for him. And that's always like a bummer.
Overall, like I thought it was a very exciting film, very fun. If you're looking for good drama, see it. If you're looking for entertainment, see it.
If you're looking for cars, see it.
Yeah. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. This has been episode 8 of Real People, Ford v Ferrari review. I've been Sam Elkins, and these have been my lovely guests, Michael Moore, Jeremy Fink. If you'd like to check out the full spoilery review of this episode, check that out on TMN Television's YouTube page. So, thanks for watching.